Welcome to Essential Dialogues. We've got some pretty big news coming out of Africa that we're going to be diving into today. Ethiopia's parliament just recently made some major changes to their central banking laws, unanimously passing a complete overhaul of how things are going to be run. It's a really big deal for the country's economic future. And, with all these changes, well, we had to take a deep dive into it. We're talking Proclamation No. 1359-2024. We'll break it down, figure out what's changing, what they're trying to fix, and how this will affect the lives of everyday people in Ethiopia. So let's start with the basics. This new law, this proclamation, it basically gives the National Bank of Ethiopia, or the NBE, a brand new set of marching orders. It's more than just managing the country's money now. They've got one big objective: keeping prices stable. What does that actually mean for the average person in Ethiopia, though? It's like imagine going to the market in Addis Ababa, picking up some injera, which is like a staple food there, and knowing that the price you pay today won't suddenly be double next week. That's what price stability is all about, making sure prices are predictable so people can budget, businesses can plan, and the economy can grow steadily. It's not just about everyday shopping either. The NBE is now officially the lender of last resort. Sounds kind of dramatic. But what does that actually mean in practice? It's almost like they're the financial firefighters. Let's say there's a banking crisis, something goes wrong, people start panicking. This new law lets the NBE step in, provide emergency funds, stop things from spiraling out of control, and potentially taking the whole system down with it. So it's a huge responsibility, but it shows how much faith Ethiopia is putting in their national bank to keep things on track. But with great power comes, well, you know the rest. To make sure this new power is used responsibly, they've also set up a new group called the Monetary Policy Committee. They're going to be the ones calling the shots on things like interest rates and other financial tools that can impact the economy. The cool thing is they'll be doing all this very publicly, explaining their decisions so everyone understands why they're doing what they're doing. That kind of transparency is essential for building trust and attracting investors. So it's no surprise the MBE governor is calling this a historic legal reform. He thinks this is going to bring them up to speed with the rest of the world, make Ethiopia a more attractive place to do business. It's all about creating a stable economy, the kind that encourages businesses to grow, creates jobs, and ultimately makes life better for everyone in Ethiopia. Now, of course, with any big change like this, there are always challenges. Making sure these reforms actually work is going to be key. Will the MBE be able to handle all this new responsibility without getting too powerful? Will their focus on stable prices end up hurting other parts of the economy? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Ethiopia is making a pretty bold move here. This new law sends a clear message that they're serious about building a strong, transparent financial system, the kind that can support growth and prosperity for all Ethiopians. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack here and a lot to keep an eye on. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into Ethiopia's new banking era. If you found this episode insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Essential Dialogues podcast for more in-depth analysis of global events. We'll see you next time.